Good morning, Mr. Morgan. I thought you beautiful boat. We got it in here. Just want to let you know that the getting a new trailer was appropriate. Getting a new bow stop was appropriate. As a matter of fact, this thing moved during transit to beside your bow stop, and this bolt over here dug a small hole. We'll be able to repair that. You probably won't. You'll be able to tell we made a repair, but only because you know where to look. Nobody else will notice the repair, I don't believe. So our bow stops, of course, are much wider. That's an aluminum one. We have an aluminum trailer. It'll be similar to that width. So that will solve this problem of the bow moving over like this. That's why we do the bow stops that we do. So I've got just a little bit of a concern about the strip and refinish, or about the maintenance coats. Maintenance coats are going to work real well on the sides, and going to work. Okay, but what we have on the decks is called crazing. You see all these lines, they're actually microscopic cracks in the varnish, which water will go in those microscopic cracks. And the next step is complete failure of the varnish and peeling of the varnish. Now, it extends over a little bit, well, a lot right here, into the mahogany stained wood. And it is all the way around the boat. And so here's the thing we got to think about. Let's see, I'm just looking, see if there's any more crazing. Oh yeah, you can see it, and it's real bad right back here. So maybe this area gets a lot of sunlight when it's in a garage or in a boathouse or maybe even rack storage. But you have a lot of crazing back here. That means that varnish is about to fail. Now, we can put maintenance coats on top of this. And then by having maintenance coats on top of this, that should reduce the amount of water that's able to get, that should arrest the damage. But what we don't know is if we maintenance coat this, are we going to end up throwing away the money we spent on maintenance coats in a year or two because ultimately this varnish is about to fail? Or typically what we do is we would strip and refinish the decks of the boat and then do maintenance coats on the sides of the boat, because we don't see this damage on the sides. At least I haven't yet. I need to put a light out here and inspect a little further, but we're not seeing this damage on the sides. Matter of fact, the sides look very, very good. No water intrusion around the bungs. I mean, the sides are great. I don't see any water intrusion around the bungs on the decks either. So, my thought is, I guess right now is, let's go ahead and stick with the plan we had. And if push comes to shove, if that doesn't last, then we kind of knew it going in, or we suspected it going in. And we would then just come back. We have an option of just stripping and refinishing this darker section, because it does seem to be worse in the darker section. Well, this made a liar out of me. It does seem to be a little worse in the darker section than it does on the red stained section. So we can have some more discussion about it. I won't start this until we've had a chance to discuss this, which we're getting ready to sand for our maintenance coats. remove our hardware and sand for maintenance coats. And like I say, we won't decide until after that. Also today, I'm planning on getting this to the lake today and doing the test drive and adjusting the transmission that you mentioned that was slipping on you. So we wanted to take care of that today before we start the rest of the process. Also, my canvas manager will be getting in touch with you. I know you wanted a dust cover, and we really, made out of canvas, and so we really don't have a way of, this is an expensive cover. It's going to be, essentially, it's going to be a mooring cover. We can bring the mooring, or if we do a dust cover, then we just bring a dust cover down over the edges here. That might be a little less, but basically it's pretty much going to be a mooring cover any way you turn it. We don't really have much of a way of dummying that down. So I guess if we know we're not going to use it outdoors, you're just going to use it as a dust cover indoors, we'll stop it at the rub rail, and we won't put any snaps or anything on it. It's just going to lay on it as a dust cover. And then if you want to go ahead and put the sides on it down to the water line, we can turn it into a mooring cover. So I will have him quote you a couple different prices, but the dust cover's not going to be as inexpensive as if you just go ahead and buy an ill-fitting cover from a commercial source, made in China or whatever country that they would be made in. So anyhow, just getting ready to get started, and just wanted to fill you in on that. Thank you. Awesome.
The catching on you?
Oh, which way is your brakes right now?
I don't know.
Well, the deal is that if your brakes are still engaged, they won't let you
take it off the ball?
Right.
Well, maybe that's why it was still on there then. Because this trailer needs to go outside.
Yeah.
And I was going to take it. You know what I mean?
You're going to take what?
I was going to try to take it out that door.
Oh, so you're trying to push this back?
Yeah, well, no, I was just going to move this and then push it back by hand. Because I didn't know if I was trying to put this in. Because this says, put that in before towing. And I didn't want my brakes to engage, right? Or when's the brakes going? If I go backwards, is it going to let me go backwards?
It might. Probably won't though. I'd say it's not. So pull it that way, and release your brakes. All right. Now.
Are you recording?
Oh, I am. Yeah, darn it.